Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Today I am going to be cooking a salmon burger and I'm using pink salmon. A lot of people use fresh salmon. I, because I have cans of salmon, I'm going to use this. I have on my gloves because I'm going to be cooking and I don't have any disposable gloves on me. And I'm making me some dishwater. I haven't been here for a while, and I love salmon, by the way, you guys. I like salmon, and I also love salmon burger. I like fresh food. Anything that's fresh, I like to cook with fresh food and so forth. So let me tell you what my ingredients are. First of all, I'm using 2 eggs. And let me dim my light just a little bit here. Much better. So I'm using 2 eggs. I'm using some parsley flakes. I love this stuff right here. It's called Kinder's seasoning. And if you look at that, it's garlic, sea salt, and butter. I purchased this at Sam's. I love this stuff. Won't cook without it anymore. Also have some adobo all-purpose seasoning. And some minced garlic. I took some breadcrumbs. If you don't have breadcrumbs at home, fresh, you can make fresh breadcrumbs. Take you some toast. Toast you about 4 pieces of bread for about 2 cups. For 1 cup, you would use about 2 slices of bread and of toast. Put it in your blender, and there are some fresh breadcrumbs. So I have about 2 cups there, and I have 1 onion that I've already cut up, I'm sorry. So, give you guys a good look of what I'm doing. So, I have me a bowl out, and let me go ahead and open my can of salmon. Also have already put my skillet on the stove that I'll be using today. Right here. All right, so let's get started. So I know a lot of people are really uncomfortable with using canned anything. I'm not. I grew up with it, so if it didn't harm me then, it's definitely not gonna harm me now. That's number 1. Number 2, I love canned salmon, but I also like fresh salmon too, so don't get me wrong. But I think for something like this, it's perfect to use canned salmon. So I pour off all the water off of here. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the bowl. All right, so this is how the canned salmon look, okay? Let me scoot this back just a little bit so you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And I also have me 2 tomatoes out because I'm gonna use, instead of bread, I'm gonna use lettuce and tomatoes. And I'll probably use an avocado as well. So here's my salmon, right? And I'm gonna take apart. Let me pour the rest of the juice off. I don't like the juice. All right, and I'm just going to smash the salmon. All right, and just make sure you smash it where you broke it apart. That's all you're trying to do. All right, I'm gonna take my onion. I love onions. It requires, I think it's like a half an onion, and it's minced onion. I'm using whole onion, and I'm gonna use 1 full onion because I love onion. It's up to you how you want to incorporate it in yours, but me, I'm using a whole onion. All right. And then I'm going to take a bowl. Let me get me out a spoon while I'm ready. and crack open one of my eggs just to make sure that it's okay. All right, and another one. All right. All right, let me pop back on that. And I'm gonna take the fork that I was using for my salmon. And just beat my 2 eggs. So they're scrambled together really good. All right, and I'm gonna set that aside. All right, and then I'm going to take a spoon, a tablespoon, and I just put about that much on of the garlic. My parsley flakes, I am going to use about, I would say, half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of adobo seasoning. And then about a half a teaspoon of the Kinder seasoning. All right, go ahead and add in my 2 eggs. All right, and I'm going to mix this up together. And it just depends on how you like yours. Everybody is different. I need to add pepper in here as well. Everybody's different, but some people may use another egg because it's just how much you want it to bind together. So I'm taking my breadcrumbs, and now I'm going to add my breadcrumbs. All right, let me dim this light just a little bit more. All right, so you can see what I'm doing. Because I want it to bind together, and if I don't feel like it's binding enough, let me put a little pepper in here as well. Let me get my pepper. All right, and I'm thinking I may add another egg, but we shall see in just a moment. I'm gonna get a plate out just now, and my plate is what I will put my salmon burgers on. Yeah, I feel like I need to add another egg in here. Just give me a second here. Oh, I know what I forgot to put in here was some lemon juice. And when you cook this, you want to make sure that you combine everything together, all the ingredients together really good. But also, as you're cooking this, you want to make sure that your pan gets really hot before you stick them in there, because otherwise they'll fall apart, okay? All right, so I think I want to put a little bit more of the breadcrumbs in here, and I got to add my lemon. So I am using this lemon juice. I actually have a fresh lemon. Let's use a fresh lemon. I haven't used my lemons in a while, so I need to use them before they go bad. I need to use about a tablespoon. Roll this good, and take my lemon and cut it in half, and go ahead and squeeze it. I turn it upside so that my seeds will stay in my hand, like this. And I'm gonna add a little bit more. This is a large lemon. All right, so now it is time for me to go ahead and get my skillet up and running. Now that I've combined these together, I am going to shape them into patties. Use a spoon to do so. Add a little bit more. A good thing you can do as well, you can put this in the refrigerator and wait for them to get cold and start and bind together better. So let me add this. I'm supposed to be using my spoon, y'all. Trip myself out sometimes. So this should give me about 5 to 6 good patties. Just depends on how big I want them, because it's a salmon burger. So I'm going to be using this in lettuce. So instead of using bread. All right, this should be enough for one more. Probably should have got 6 patties out of this, but as you can see, 5 good patties. And what I'm going to do is take the rest of this and just add it to one of the other patties. This one right here. So when I drop it in, I'm gonna kind of do it like this to round it out, right? All right, so let's wash our hands. I already have some dishwater made. For the purpose of doing this. All right. All right, so now let's go ahead and move you over to the skillet. All right, so we're over here at the skillet. So I'm gonna turn that on medium heat. All right, and let's go ahead and I'm gonna use a little of the remainder of olive oil and the rest canola oil. So I want to cover the bottom of the pan. Give me a second, I'm getting my canola oil out. All right, so I'm going to take some oil, enough to cover the bottom of the pan. And I should be able to cook all five, of my patties. And while the patties are cooking, I will be cutting up. See? Always the way that you figure out if your skillet is hot enough, take a little water. It's not hot enough yet. So, while that's going, I am going to rinse off my cutting board and cut up my tomatoes. And let me rinse off my tomatoes. Then I'm gonna go and get my lettuce out of the refrigerator. I gotta eat up my lettuce because I bought so much of it. I don't want it to go bad. And I need to eat it anyway. All right, it's ready. I can see the ripples at the bottom. All right, while that's happening, I can go ahead and cut my tomatoes, slice them. And what we're gonna do is cook them on both sides. I also went to the store yesterday and got me some pickles. I think I need to turn this down just a tad bit. Y'all, that smells so good. Here's my tomatoes. Let me get a spatula. See how it looks under the bottom. You know, because it'll be brown under the bottom. That's it. That's what I want to see. Right there. See how pretty that is? tough to eat fish in my house because my daughter and my husband's allergic to fish. So any way that I can get it in, I try, y'all. Because I absolutely love fish. It only takes a few minutes to cook it on both sides. In the meantime, let's go and get an avocado out the refrigerator. And get some lettuce. And hurry up before my food burns. All right, so I have lettuce. There it is. It's in the drawer, you guys. Oh, here's one. Here's some lettuce. I can use this one. Lettuce and, oh, I have a mango. And avocado. Y'all, this is gonna be good. Let's hurry and see how my salmon croquettes are turning out. See, they've soaked up the oil. That's how you know they're ready. All right, this one right here needs to be turned over. Let me cover it a little bit so I can make sure that it cooks just a little bit all the way through. All right, in the meantime, let's get a mango. Some lettuce. Use the lettuce. And we're going to use an avocado, guys. I hope my avocado is okay. It looks like it's a little old. All right, that's one, two, that needs to be cooked a little longer. Oh, that one didn't cook. Oh, that one didn't turn out so well. I should have put more oil in there. A little olive oil in there so it can cook. Always remember that you got to put a lot of oil in there so that they don't break apart. This one looks like it's pretty good. This cooks pretty good. The other two, you give it a little bit more time. So let me put the top on it for just a moment longer. Oh, y'all, that smells good. Absolutely delicious. Smells really, really good. So now I am going to fix my plate. Let me show you how I fix my plate. All right. Take those off the fire. And I am going to take my lettuce and my lettuce has already been rinsed off. I rinsed it off. Rinsed it off earlier. So I'm going to add that. And then I'm going to cut some mango. Shouldn't you figure out how to cut mango? So I'm going to use this cutter. This mango is hard. So I'm going to put it in a bowl and let it soften up in the refrigerator. But I'm going to take a couple of slices here. And there we go. All right, so I'm going to use some of my mango here. And then I have an avocado. Lord, I hope this avocado is good because it's been sitting out for about a week. Perfect. All right. Got my avocado. Y'all, we're gonna use some onion. So this is how my salmon looks. This is my salmon burger. And smells good. So come back in a few minutes. I will be doing a mukbang eating my salmon burger. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to comment so that I can grab an audience. And I hope you like this video. I'll be coming back with more. Be blessed, be safe, be nice. Peace.